Imagine this. Two smartphones are sitting side by side. One costs half the price of the other. Both can make calls, take photos, browse the internet, and run apps. So here's the question. Why do millions of people still choose the more expensive one? The answer has very little to do with the price, and almost everything to do with psychology. Apple is one of the few companies in the world that rarely competes by being cheaper. Instead of joining price wars, Apple follows a completely different strategy. And that strategy has helped build one of the most valuable companies in history. Most companies try to attract customers by lowering prices. When competitors become cheaper, they become even cheaper. But Apple does something unusual. It protects its premium image. Because Apple knows that when something becomes too cheap, people often stop seeing it as special. Think about luxury watches, luxury cars, or designer brands. They don't become successful because they are the cheapest. They become successful because people believe they are worth paying more for. Apple applies the same idea to technology. Every product launch feels like an event. The stores look premium. The packaging feels premium. Even opening the box feels carefully designed. Nothing is accidental. Everything is created to make customers feel they bought something valuable. But that's only the beginning. Apple also spends billions of dollars on research and development. Its engineers design hardware and software together. That means every device is built to work smoothly with the others. Your iPhone connects with your Mac. Your Apple Watch connects with your iPhone. Your AirPods switch automatically between devices. This ecosystem makes switching to another brand more difficult, not because customers are forced, but because everything already works together. And when people enjoy that experience, they keep coming back. That's where loyalty begins. Many Apple customers don't compare prices every year. Instead, they simply upgrade to the next model. Not because they need to, but because they trust the brand. That trust is one of Apple's biggest assets, and trust is something competitors cannot copy overnight. But Apple's biggest advantage isn't just its products. It's the way people think about the brand. When someone buys an Apple product, they're often buying more than a phone. They're buying reliability, they're buying design, they're buying status, and they're buying an experience they already know. That emotional connection is incredibly valuable, because emotions are much harder to replace than features. Now compare that to many other smartphone companies. Every year they compete by offering bigger discounts, more storage, lower prices, free gifts. But Apple rarely plays that game. Instead, it focuses on making customers want the product before they even see the price. That's why millions of people line up outside Apple stores on launch day, even when their current phone still works perfectly. Apple understands something very important. A strong brand allows you to charge premium prices without constantly fighting competitors, and premium prices create higher profit margins. Those profits are then invested back into better products, better software, better customer support, and better marketing. This creates a powerful cycle. Better products build stronger trust. Stronger trust creates loyal customers. Loyal customers generate more profit, and more profit helps Apple improve even further. This is why Apple doesn't need to win every price battle, because it's trying to win something much bigger: customer loyalty. And once a company earns that loyalty, price becomes less important. That's one of the biggest business lessons in the world. The companies that create the most value don't always sell the cheapest products. They create something people believe is worth paying more for. So the next time you see an expensive Apple product, remember, you're not just looking at a smartphone. You're looking at decades of branding, design, trust, and one of the smartest business strategies ever created. Because Apple doesn't compete on price, it competes on value. And that's exactly why millions of people are willing to pay more. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to Economic Network for more business secrets, money psychology, and the hidden strategies behind the world's biggest companies.